As a new believer, I learned how to pray. My friend had to teach me, and um, one of my very first prayers was that I, have a family and that I'm able to, enjoy them, children and a wife. My name is Eric Hanaoka, and I'm a social worker with the state of Hawaii. I also serve on New Hope's multimedia ministry, and this is what a week in my life is like. Saturdays is usually our family day. The children have a lot of activities. Kaylee does her gymnastics in the morning, and the two of them are also in swimming. And we usually have the rest of the day free, so we do fun activities like coming to the beach, going to the park. Well, we're a family of 4. My wife is Caroline. I have 2 children. Kaylee is 2 years old and Brendan is 6 years old. I've noticed that, my prayer did come true. It's everything that I've asked for, and that's the reason why I serve. I'm really glad and I'm happy with my life right now and the changes that God brought about. There they are. Oh, scoop them. Did you get? On Sundays, my alarm usually goes off at about 4:45 or so in the morning, and by the time I get out of bed, it's almost 5:15. At about 6 o'clock, jump on the shuttle, and from 6 o'clock on, we do rehearsals. During the services, I'm usually on camera, and it involves a lot of concentration, focusing on the monitor. After the 11 o'clock service ends, we're required to break down the cameras, take down the lens, put everything away, take the tripod and the lens back to the truck. By the time I get home, I'm ready to pass out on the couch. Every time I go home from serving, I feel like I've helped a lot of people, see the heart of God. It's just really hard to describe the feeling that you get out of serving. It makes me feel really good about what I do. Well, treatment is a really tough part of my week. It starts on Monday. The whole process takes about 3 hours. The chemicals actually go into an IV through the chest. I have what is called a port, which was surgically implanted. This is to prevent the veins from shutting down. If they go in too many times through the veins in your arm, the vein starts to close up. Some of the side effects include nausea. My hair begins to fall out, my skin dries out, difficult to concentrate, just overall tiredness. I just want to sleep all day. I was diagnosed with cancer in November 2005. I did go into remission, but October 2007, the doctor said that it was back. He sent me in for scans and said basically that it was coming up not only in the abdomen area. He said it was also coming up in the lung, one in my neck, and he said that surgery was out of the question. My surgeon told me that I needed to look into all that I've ever wanted to do, everything that I dreamed of doing. He said that you should do it now because this is probably going to be the best that you ever feel. He estimated about anywhere between 8 months to 2 years survival for me. Well, I was in quite a bit of shock. I was in quite a bit of shock, and I really wasn't prepared at the time. After a few days of thinking about it, though, I decided that I'm just going to do whatever it takes to be there for my family. Then I went back to him for a follow-up visit, and I told him, I really thought about what you said about doing everything that I've always wanted to do. And I told him, I'm doing it right now. All that I wanted to do was to, raise a family, be with my kids, my wife. It's just the things that they do, really helps to get me through it all. Just watching them at play, watching them enjoy life, and every day to me was like a bonus. it was like a gift that was given to me. And I decided that as long as I can still manage to serve, I'd want to serve. I mean, it makes me feel good about, what I do. I see the joy and I see the power. I see people's hearts change, and that's what drives me to serve. The multimedia team, they're like a second family to me, and that's something that's really special to me. I did get a lot of prayers from people throughout the ministry. We went on Friday to the healing ministry, and it really touched me, the amount of people that showed up and that prayed for me that day. Is something that I wouldn't have if I weren't involved in the ministry. I didn't know that there were so many people who cared about me and who considered me part of their family. A New Hope to me is it's like a second family to me. If I had one last prayer, I'd pray that God watch over my family, my wife and my children, that He guides them in the decisions that they make and brings them all the happiness that I've had.